Hey everyone, it's DayJaMona. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm giving y'all another story time today. It's kind of lengthy, so I really just want to jump into it for you guys. This is actually recent. It happened 2 weeks, and going through it I'm just like, what the hell? But probably like the next day I was just like, like I just need to tell somebody about this because like this is ridiculous. So if you would like to hear about my birthday dinner from hell, then please keep watching. Okay, so backstory, I did go on it was supposed to be a birthday dinner for me with someone that I was supposed to be dating. Me and this male never were in a relationship. Like, there was no titles. Like, we were trying to build something, but it was the very beginning stages. So that morning actually got off to a rocky start. Like, he had texted me and was like, oh, so no text. Like, it was like maybe 11:30 in the morning, and I was making videos and I was just in my zone. And so, like, you know, I was just doing my own thing. And so he had texted me at like 11:40 or something, like, oh, so no good morning, like no nothing. And I was just like, oh, you know, my bad. Like, I'm just shooting videos. Like, it's nothing personal or nothing. And then he's like, I texted you as soon as I opened my eyes. Oh, that's sweet. That's cute. That's real cute. Okay, let me get on Snap. So I get on Snap, and so like the amount of minutes was like 12 minutes from when I received a text, but then the snap was 15 minutes from the time that I looked at Snap, which was after I read the text. So at the same exact time, the snap was posted before the text was sent. But I'm the first person that you know, hit up when you open your eyes, supposedly, right? So now I'm very blunt. I spare no feelings. And so I was just like, I mean, that's cute and all, but you don't have to lie about it. Like, it's not that serious. Like, you already snapped, so you can't say that, oh, I'm the first, you know, person that you text, or you just picked up your phone to check a text message for me first thing in the morning when you already posted a snap. Like, I mean, it's really not that serious. So we were going back and forth about that, and then it became something where it was just like, you're always looking for something negative. Like, why even try to like make something happen if you're just gonna look for negative all the time? And I was like, you might be right. I mean, sometimes I'm one of those people that's like, if it seems too good to be true, it's because it's not. So I need them facts, okay? Stamp that. Like, I'm trying to find out what's the real, like, how you really feel, like, where's the BS at? Because there's always some BS somewhere, like, and I just can't help that. So I was like, you know what? My bad. Like, maybe I should just chill out. Like, I mean, facts are there. Like, I'm pretty sure if you're using the same Wi-Fi or the same signal, like, if you sent that text first, it would have delivered first. Or if you sent that snap first, it would have sent or uploaded first. So, but whatever, like, okay. So I was like, well, we can still do my birthday dinner. So, yeah. So now we go to Olive Garden for dinner. And it's still kind of like, like, I mean, we're not really talking, but we're not really quiet, like, just chilling. So then we get our table and we start talking about presents. So I got him, well, was supposed to get him a speaker. He had showed me a speaker that he had liked, And I was like, oh, why would you get that one? Like, you should get this one. This is way better. There's 2 that comes in the pack. Like, this will be awesome. It's also cheaper. It's a better brand. So yeah, the backstory to that is when I had went to actually check out the cart, the items were sold out. So you know how like you can put something in your cart, but it's not guaranteed to you. So when I had actually went to check out like a few days later with the rest of my other stuff that I had in the cart, in addition to the speakers were gone. So I had to turn around and get something else. So I did not tell him that though, because it's Christmas. Like, I didn't think it's something to where I had to like give him an update like, oh, your speakers are on the way. Like, it's bad enough you already know what you're getting, but then again to like give you a play-by-play of it all, it's just like, I mean, he shouldn't need that, like, whatever. So when he was sitting at the table, started from a watch. He was wearing this watch, and I'm just like, why would you pick that watch? And he's like, well, you know, I don't really wear watches like that. And I was just like, oh, maybe I should like take your Christmas present back then. So he's like, I thought you got me speakers. So then I told him the backstory of what happened and how I was not able to get them. And then he kind of just like went off on me. Like, well, why didn't you tell me that you didn't get the speakers? I could have got them. I returned them for no reason. And I was just like, you showed me those speakers one day. I told you I would get them that day, like online. So why would you show me something that you already got? And then he's like, well, I had to take it out of my cart. Okay, so you having to return something, as in you spent money on it, it arrived to your house, or you brought it home and then had to return it, is one thing. If you put something in your cart online and then had to remove it from your cart and that's it, that's another thing. So I was just like, okay, so I can understand, like, obviously Black Friday prices are gone now, so that probably was an inconvenience, but I didn't think I had to announce to you that it was sold out. Like, I ended up getting you something else that I know you would like, so I don't really see why that matters. So it's like, well, it matters because now I can't get the speakers because they're more expensive now. And I was just like, okay, my bad. I understand your point with that, but I didn't know they would be sold out when I went to check out my cart. So that's really out of my control. Like, there's really nothing I can do about that. And then I just started to get frustrated because it's just like, you're being ungrateful. Like, I'm sitting here telling you I got you something else. My bad, something happened that was not in my control. And yeah, we just kept going back and forth. And then he's like, well, how can I be ungrateful if I haven't even got it yet? Like, it's in the mail. Why am I going to say thank you to something I haven't received? Okay, sure. So now we're going back and forth at this table in Olive Garden, mind you. And I just feel like people are just like, come out over there, like looking at the corner of their eye and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, what a great birthday dinner. Mind you, we're not dating, or yeah, that was the last date. And we're not together, we're not in a relationship. Like, this is supposed to just be building. So moving on now, like, because I was frustrated and I had an attitude, he called that ignoring. He's like, if you want to sit here and ignore me, like, I can go sit in the car. And I'm just like, what? Like, I'm talking to you, I'm responding to you. It's not how you want me to respond, but it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna respond how I want to respond, and I feel like you're being ungrateful, and that's just how I feel, and that's what it's gonna be, how I feel. Like, I don't know how else to, like, I don't know what else to say. So I was like, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you about this. Like, yeah. So then he got to the point where he was like, well, I was like, let's just talk calmly and rationally. Like, we don't need to, like, we're in a restaurant. This is ridiculous. So I pointed out, you know, I understand this. Is this correct? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, so my point is this. Do you understand? And he was like, okay. So then now, because it was just like, oh, I wanted these speakers, I couldn't get these speakers, I was like, well, I bought this and it cost this much. So if you want to take that back and get those speakers, cool, like you could do that. And then he's like, I didn't tell you how much all your gifts cost. Why would you tell me how much it costs? Why would you do that? You're just throwing it up in my face how much it costs. No, I'm giving you a suggestion. Like, it's not, if you want to do that on yourself, yeah, that's definitely ungrateful to just return somebody's gift. But I'm the type of person where if you want something and I didn't get you what you want, take it back and get what you really want. So that way I know I didn't waste my money in the end. Like, that's just me. I don't know, but I would hope that if someone knew exactly what I wanted and they couldn't get it, but they could somehow get it or whatever, like I would hope that they would understand, like, okay, she's about to get what she really wants. Even though I wanted her to have this, she wants to have that. So just be happy for that. Like, what is the point of giving a gift if the person's not gonna like it? You just wasted your money and your time. And I know it's the thought that counts. I know it is. But at the end of the day, you want the person to like what they got. Or really want it. Or in that, then they'll really be appreciative of it. So with that, that was just a whole nother thing in itself. So I was just like, wow. Like, I can't say crap now. So, like, it was just pretty much where I was upset. At first, in the first part of this back and forth, like, I was just like, I'm not even hungry now. Like, this is one of my favorite restaurants. You got me jacked up because you're being ungrateful. Like, you just stuck on what I couldn't do and not what I tried to do. So, whatever. Like, but then after a while, I was just like, you're not about to mess up my appetite. Like, I'm rocking at my favorite restaurant right now. Like, okay, I'm about to eat.
Fuck you though.
Bread and eating my salad and all that. But before that, see, now I'm getting out of order because, you know, I'm trying to tell y'all everything. But before that, he was like, you know, you could just, I'm gonna go sit in the car since you don't want to talk to me, because I'm not gonna sit at this table and be ignored, and then you can have the lady come and box up my food. Now we're gonna fast forward to after, like, the whole price and me making a suggestion and all that. Then I was just over it, so I took out my phone and I think I was like texting or looking at Snapchat or something on my phone. And he was like, oh, so you just gonna get on your phone? I was like, yeah, I told you I don't care anymore. Like, I'm not about to keep going back and forth with you. So he got up and left the table. Like, didn't say, excuse me, I'm going to the bathroom, or I'm going to the car, or just give me a minute. He just got up and left. So, mind you, we didn't even get our entree yet. Like, there was just salad and bread at the table. So when the girl brought it out, I was like, yeah, you can box mine up. Like, I'm gonna take it to go. And also, please let me get the check. So now a few minutes later, he comes back and he's upset that there's boxes at the table and I have the check in my hand about to pay for it. And he's just like, what? Why would you get a box? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, 20 minutes ago, you told me to have the girl box up your food. And then you said you were going to go sit in the car. So why would we sit here and eat? Like, I'm confused. So now he's like, no, I'll take mine how it is. And can I get dessert? He ordered dessert for there. So now he's sitting there eating his food and I'm just sitting there, like, because my food is in a box. I'm not playing. Like, I'm ready to go. This is just retarded. So now after he gets his dessert and he's just sitting there eating, he's like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go go-karting and you're welcome to join me. If not, then okay. I'm like, no, you can take me home. Like, I'm done. I don't want to go go-karting. I don't want to do anything. I want to go home. And if you don't want to take me home, I'll call somebody to come get me because I don't want to go. So then he's like, well, I brought you here, so why would I just leave you here stranded or alone? You left me at the table alone. Like, what's the difference? Please tell me the difference. So he's like, well, I bring you out here, so I'm not just gonna leave you here. Okay, cool. Yeah, taking you home. So when he's done with his little dessert and I'm just still sitting there, did not touch a bite of my entree, we get up and leave. This is where I was like, you got my life fucked up. So we get in the car and he turns on the music, turns the volume all the way up to 60 max, just max, but I happen to realize that his max goes to 60, and so music is loud as heck, and then he just slams on the gas to reverse out of the parking spot and speeds out of the parking lot and all this extraness, and I'm just like, so because I want to go home, you trying to end my life now? Like, mind you, this is a crowded area, like it's a shopping center, so a lot of people are around, like in their cars. The light was red, so I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you driving like that? After he whips this U-turn, like, I'm saying, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, I popped that volume rocker so fast, because you know, like when you, on most cars, the volume rocker, if you press it in, it actually turns the radio off. So I popped that thing so fast, and I was like, look, if you're gonna be driving dumb as fuck like this, like, you can let me out at this gas station right here, because you're not about to be driving with me like this in your car. I don't give a fuck how you feel right now. Like, no, this is ridiculous. So now he's like, don't touch my radio. Don't touch my radio. He's sitting here driving crazy as hell, about to end both of our lives in the middle of traffic, and you only worried about your damn radio? Okay, so now he continues to, he gets it together a little bit, gets on the highway. Now, as we're going, like, he's still trying to talk and go back and forth. I'm like, look, I told you I'm done talking about this. Like, I'm done talking to you. This is a no. So now he's getting more frustrated because I'm not giving him the response that he wants, and I'm just like pretty much beyond F it. Like, after he was driving like that, it was just like, yeah. So now as he's getting mad, he's like, you know what? Do me a favor. You can go on Facebook and you can delete me and block me, and you can delete my number too. Now, I thought this was hilarious inside, because I've actually told somebody before to delete my number, like when I was going off on them. So I was just like, oh, I guess I'm not the only person that says that. Oh, okay, that's funny. Bet. Like, I will delete that shit. Just give me some time. Once I can get out this car and kiss the ground, like, that request, that command, I can fulfill greatly. So now he's still mad, he's still ranting and just going on, and once we get to a second highway, which is like more secluded to get back to my house because he drove, now he's like, I have a headache, I can't drive anymore, you're gonna have to drive, or you're gonna have to have somebody come get you. Bruh, we in the middle of a highway. Like, the speed limit is literally 55. Like, and it's one way going each way. There's no lights around. Like, this is a dark ass highway. You think I'm about to call somebody now? Like, it was one thing to call somebody at the restaurant. I'm not about to call somebody in the middle of a highway. Like, so now you have people, like, he pulled over on the highway. So now you have people slowing down, trying to see if we're okay, if we need help. And I'm like, oh no, we're fine, it's okay. Like, we're good, thank you. It was ridiculous. So now I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna drive. Like, yeah, okay, let me whip it. Like, I'm closer to home than I was. I'm not about to call somebody now when you just sitting here. You have a full car just sitting here. So now I get in the driver's seat, I'm driving, and then he's like, you're speeding. How are you gonna talk to me about reckless driving and you're speeding? Mind you, there's a white Camaro in front of me, and we're actually on a highway, not in a highly populated area with shopping malls and all that other crap. So I'm like, no, I'm going with the flow of traffic. Don't you have a headache? Close your eyes. Like, why are you even looking around right now? Like, it's cool. I got this. Like, I'm not trying to end our lives. You were. So you don't have to say anything right now. Like, it's cool. So now we go through this entrance and people check your IDs, and I was like, the guy was like, hey, how are you doing? I was like, I'm fine, how are you? And he's like, lies. In my head, I'm like, what? I am fine. Like, you're the one tripping. I'm perfectly fine. Like, so I get to my house, park the car, not turn it off. I just literally put it in park and step out, grab my food, grab my purse, and get in the house. I made sure he was already blocked on Facebook before I even started driving the last 18 or so miles to my house. And then I don't even remember if I deleted him off Snap or if he deleted me, but yeah, I don't know. But either way, he was gone off my Snap. So I just took that a step further and blocked him, and then deleted his number and blocked both his numbers. So that was my birthday dinner from hell. And ironically, he decided after all of this happened, like maybe 4 or 5 days later, to subscribe to me here on YouTube. So now I think I might just have to block him on here too. But on a serious note, what I do want to tell y'all is, when you're going out with someone, even with a group of people, just know what they're about, know what their intentions are, know how they get when they feel some type of way, and have a plan for if you just had to end up being by yourself, like know how you can get yourself back home, or where you could go, and who you can rely on. Please comment down below what you think, if you would like more story times, because trust me, I've been through a lot in my little old 23 years of life. Please subscribe and comment down below what y'all would like to know or hear, or what you want me to talk about. I was thinking to start like a pillow talk per se, where it's just in a really chill setting, me just talking to y'all about life shit, anything from like relationships to college, just anything. So if y'all think that's a good idea, please give this video a thumbs up, and then just start dropping some subjects down below, and then I will definitely get to talking about that with y'all. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Much love.